Hey, what's going on, guys? Today on this episode of TrailRecon, we are finally upgrading our tires on Project XJ Overland. And man, I gotta tell you, it looks really good. I can't wait to show you. But first, I gotta give a big thank you to Cooper Tires. You know, they came on board and they hooked us up with these tires for the project, which for me and my sons, man, it's truly humbling that they thought we were worthy of supplying us some tires. So a big thanks to Cooper Tires. You know, they're a great American organization. Now let me show you what we got for Project XJ Overland. These are the Cooper Discover STT Pros, and these are a 32 by 11.5 by 15. And these are a great tire. These are the same exact tire that I've been running on my Jeep Wrangler for about the last 6 months, and I've got about 15,000 miles on them. And man, I love the on-road and off-road performance. It's been awesome. I did a video a while back, and I'll leave a link in the description. You can go check that out. I talked about a lot of things, about specifics, and go check that video out if you want to know that. Today, we're just going to talk about Project XJ Overland and why I chose these tires. Now, let me tell you, these are a 32, right? So some of you being like, Brad, why did you go a 32? Why didn't you go a little bit smaller? Or why didn't you go a little bit bigger? I know there's a lot of opinions about tires, but let me give you some of the reasons that I chose a 32. First, this is Project XJ Overland, right? We did not build a rock crawler. Our goal with this rig is to be able to take it long distances and hit some moderate trails, you know, maybe some difficult trails once in a while as long as they're not crazy, but we're not going over the top with the, you know, tires and suspension. We want to keep this thing kind of tame. We want to be able to take it on long trips, to go to the Mojave Trail again, go out to Death Valley, you know, do some trails out in maybe Moab, but do some cross-country stuff and go visit some other states. And so we want to have something that's not going to just overstrain our drivetrain and our engine. We want to keep it kind of mild, and so that's why we went with the 32. Second reason is it's a 4-inch lift, and the 4-inch lift, they recommend a 32. Now, yes, I could have gone with a 33 and we could have cut the fenders and done all that, but you know, I'm just not ready to do that yet. We want to get this built and get it on the trail, and then we can slowly do some other upgrades along the way. I don't know if I'll need to go to a 33. You know, this tire is actually bigger than the tire that I ran on my Jeep Wrangler when it was stock for a long time. And I'm a firm believer that, you know, with good tire placement, with a good tread and rubber compound, and a good set of lockers, man, you can go just about anywhere. So I'm pretty confident that these tires are gonna do just fine for what we're gonna be using this for. You know, another thing is rotating mass, right? So right now we are increasing our rotating mass by quite a bit. In fact, I weighed the stock tires and they are 51 pounds. And these new tires are 71 pounds. So that's 20 pounds per wheel we've added. Well, if we would have gone bigger tires, that would have been just that much more rotating mass. And by adding that much more rotating mass, you know, the engine's gonna work harder, and that's gonna hurt your gas mileage. And we don't want that on a vehicle that we're gonna be doing long trips on. So hopefully we'll be okay with the 32s. I'm sure that we're gonna have to re-gear, and I'm planning on, you know, doing some stiffening with the frame and the axles. Okay, so let me quit rambling. I know you guys are excited to check this out. Let's take a look at it. Man, it looks so awesome. I'm really excited about how it turned out. It just looks like a completely different Jeep now. And I gotta be honest, I was a little concerned. I'm like, man, should I go with the white letters or should I go black sidewalls? And you guys chimed in a lot in a couple episodes back about your opinions, and it was actually pretty mixed. And I was kind of torn on which way to go, but I think it turned out good. I think I like the black sidewalls now that's up there. I was kind of leaning towards the white letters, but my boys like the black sidewalls. So there it is. It looks good. All right, now let's talk about the budget, where we're at. Now, Cooper hooked us up and they sponsored us with these tires, so this didn't come out of pocket, which is very helpful, guys. However, even if we're gonna get sponsored products on here, I wanna keep the running tally real, so you guys know how much this cost actually to build this Jeep, just in case there's somebody out there that wants to do the same thing. So, to date, we were at $5,168. These tires, listed on Amazon, which I will leave a link in the description for, are $205 each for a total of 5 tires is $1,025. And then we had them mounted and balanced, and that was $155, taking our new grand total to $6,348. So the price is starting to kind of go. But you know, we've gotten a chunk of the big expensive things out of the way, although if you take a look at the board over there, there's still a few things on there that are going to be pretty pricey. You know, the lockers are going to cost a bit, the bumpers for sure are going to cost a bit. Some of the other things, not so much, but hopefully our budget doesn't get too crazy, but you know, we'll see. I'll keep you posted and you're along for the ride, so we'll know how much it all costs. Hey, one last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the channel is closing in on 10,000 subscribers, which, man, that's just amazing. I just can't believe it. It's mind-blowing. I'm so thankful for all of you following our channel along. It's been really cool. But look, I want to do something for you guys. I'd like to do like a little question and answer video when we hit that mark. So look, in this video, what I'd like for you to do is just throw a question down there. Whatever random question you want to ask, you know, whether it's about the build, whether it's about the JK, whether it's about our trail runs. If you got questions about YouTube or, you know, what camera gear we're using, or you want to ask me some personal questions, I mean, I guess I'm throwing it out there. Anything, guys, throw it down in the comments, and then when we hit that Q&A, I will answer a lot of your questions. I'm really excited, looking forward to hitting 10,000, man. It's going to be just awesome. Hey, if you're visiting the channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you follow us along. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I hope to see you out on the trail.